Hey guys, this is Mr. Axler, and this is one of my first video podcasts I'm going to be doing for my AP Theory class. Today I'm going to be introducing non-chord tones. A non-chord tone is a note that you cannot analyze in four-part harmonization. Sometimes it occurs between chords, and sometimes it occurs on the chord. So the first two non-chord tones I'm going to be describing to you today and giving you information on are passing tones and neighboring tones. So let's start off with passing tones. A passing tone is a non-chord tone that's approached by a step and left by a step in the same direction, either going up or going down. It's easiest if I show you in a harmonization. So here is a quick harmonization, a chorale I wrote for you guys. Okay, standard harmonization. We do have a secondary dominant, and then we have a potential 6/4, incomplete 1 from a complete 5/7, all that good stuff. But I want to show you those non-chord tones. So right now, everything is analyzable because there are no non-chord tones in this. I'm going to put some in right now. I'm going to put in some passing tones. You want to find an area where there's a third, either going up or going down. Look at all those thirds there, a third there, a third there, a third there, a third there, all kinds of possibilities. So I'm going to give you my first example of this. Now, I'm not going to show you how I make this in finale. I'll show you this another time. But this is just to kind of give you an idea how you do this. So that note is a non-chord tone. It's a passing tone I just created. And another one. Another one. Listen to now how this sounds. Gives it some movement, right? Makes it sound like it's got forward momentum. I'll put some more, not just in the bass, but in some other voice parts. So let me try one here in the alto. Maybe I'll put one in the tenor. I don't want to put too many in, or else, oops. Oh, sorry about that. Or else it starts getting a little bit muddy sounding, and actually you can create new chords by doing that. So be careful how much you put in when you're doing this. So quick. So here's a little bit more here. Here's an example here of what's called double passing tones. So I'm putting actually two in that are happening at the same time. And that's okay so long as they're not fifths. You know, we don't have perfect parallels here. But here we have parallel 6, so it's perfect. Right? So there are some examples of passing tones. Note approached by a step and left by a step in the same direction. Whereas with neighboring tones, it's a note approached by a step and left by a step in the opposite direction. So let's give an example of that. Let's do an upper neighboring tone in the alto. Upper because the note is going up in relation to the notes that are the same. You create neighboring tones when you have two notes that are exactly the same. So we have, all right? So we can do another one here. Let's put a lower neighboring tone in the soprano. Right here. We have. And maybe we could even do another one right here, right before the last chord. Upper neighboring tone. I'm not a fan of that one. But again, you have to decide what you like. So those are neighboring tones and passing tones. That's an introduction. As we go on, you'll take a look at and learn about some other non-chord tones. Hope this was helpful. Thanks so much, everyone.